Here we have Joel Embiid on the mid pick and roll, rolling hard to the rim, catching and finishing. Let's take a look at it. First off, is a big, Joel Embiid's one of the more dominating offensive forces in the NBA. Not only his ability to score in the post, pick and roll, high post, make shots. He's a tough guy to deal with. But the biggest thing here is setting a really solid screen on the on-ball defender. What happens here is Tatum has to take a longer route to try to get to Harden. Now he veers off. So after the screen, Embiid rolls. Embiid's man has to engage in Harden to stop because now, Tatum's coming in from the back. He's having to back up. Well, as he drives deep into the paint, Embiid continues to roll. The big defender has to keep Harden in front of him, but also keep Embiid in front of him because if he plays up, Embiid will just be able, he's able just to catch the lob and finish. So Harden drives it, dishes to Embiid. Embiid extends, finishes, and then because of the rotation of the big, bumps and finishes at the N1. Again, it starts with a great screen. It starts with a great screen on the ball, force two on the ball, roll hard to the rim, get deep into the paint, on that drive and be able to just catch. Now that big defender, because of his arms are down, trying to get to Harden, his arms are down now when he has to, bump Embiid instead of having it like his arms should go from there up on the rotation. It doesn't. Embiid's able to extend, finish, and get the N1. Here we have Joel Embiid setting the screen on the mid pick and roll, short rolling, and catching at the free throw line for a jump shot. Let's take a look at it. Now, sometimes on screens, the play's not going to develop or you have to change the angle of the screen. All right, so Embiid tries to set a screen. The defender gets up on Harden. He flips it. All right, Harden now goes to his left. The defender spins off. Now, they're really deep out. So it's going to be harder. Usually if that screen's going to be set here and they roll, to try to get the ball in the paint. Here, because the screen's so far out, on his short roll here, instead of catching in the paint or right at the free throw line, he rolls, short rolls on the behind the back pass from Harden. He got perfect footwork with the left right, catches with 2 feet in the paint, right at the free throw line, and pulls up for that jump shot. Again, Harden does a great job of driving, putting two on the ball. Joel's man's all the way over to the right, so it's going to be a hard rotation. They're spaced out in the corner, so that corner guy can't get to Embiid. So now he's able to catch, shoot, and make the free throw line jumper. Here we have Joel Embiid on the short roll, puts the ball on the floor and finishes. Let's take a look at it. All right, so they set that screen really deep out. All right, on the screen, really he doesn't really get a hit on Brown on the defender right now. But what it happens is because of his wide body and the way he sets the screen, Brown's got to veer off, giving Maxey the driving advantage. Now on this screen and roll, Green, the man who's defending Embiid, has to stop Maxey, has to get in front. So now Maxey, when he has two on the ball, just gives the early pass to Embiid. Now usually this could be a three-point shot. This could be a dribble handoff to the corner guy. But now they've got the corner guy cutting. So Embiid just catches the ball, puts the ball on the floor, and able to put the ball, get to the ball of the basket. And now Green's there just a little bit too late. But it's so important to be able to, catch it on that short roll, get ready for the ball, and put the ball on the floor without holding it. Just catch and go, make it harder to defend. And he just puts the ball on the floor. As you can see, Green's feet are moving. He gets bumped, using that left shoulder to bump, create the contact, and finish with the N1.
He was my Jack Bauer. I mean, he was my eyes and ears. I'd use all of his scouting reports and all of his information. It was a huge help for me.